Okay. So, today, I think the plan is we're going to be doing Band of Bastards, and we're just going to see how it goes, because I've never done it before. And I might do, the retire one. I don't know yet. Which one is it? I might do this one. Okay, it's not there. Whatever. We're going there. It's nice that I have my own little home. Anyways. Let's go buy some food. And hit the road. Everything's closed. We're not buying food. Fast travel there, and then we'll just ride up. That should be fine. That should be a-okay. God, I feel so sluggish and tired.
Yeah.
I just woke up like an hour ago or something like that. Okay, where do we go? Up and left.
Yeah.
Right there! Whoa! I'm ready for Dragon's Dogma, man. Well, we got what, 5 days, 4 days? I think today's the 17th, so I think we have 4 days? No, 5. I think it comes out.
I'll be with you.
Oh, here we go.
I'm looking for Sakuno. Sakuno? Baron Rickvold. Isn't this his camp?
Okay.
You won't get nothing out of him. You must be Radzig's man. I heard he was supposed to send someone.
Yes, Sir Radzig sent me as a guide. I'm Henry.
I'm Jakey. And this here fella, we call the Stone.
I can see why. What's up with him? Cat got his tongue?
No, more like the dog got it. The executioner's dog. When the executioner...
What the
ripped it out
fuck?
Anyway, you better come along with me.
He just hissed?
The other fella.
What the fuck?
These here are the Bearman brothers. Petter and Jan. They're a barrel of laughs, except when they're too drunk to string 2 words together. Like now. Don't get on the wrong side of them, though. When their blood is up, well, it ain't a pretty sight.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, I'm sure.
Never mind the fancy poses, Stefan. You're trying to kill the fucker, not teach him how to dance. And you, Dangler.
I'm assuming that's
stand
the
your
main man.
ground. Don't let him lead you round by the nose.
Sir? Well, sir, this is Henry. From Lord Kobula.
Ah, it's about time Radzig got round to this. We need someone who knows their way around these parts.
Leave off with the bowing and curtsying. We don't hold with that tomfoolery here.
Damn
Jakey!
straight.
Where the hell are you sneaking off to? Go to the farm and get water. The lads are thirsty.
But I went last time.
And you'll go next time, you ungrateful pup. Get your ass moving.
Damn.
Snot-nosed brat. You pull him out of a pile of shit. They thank you with back talk. Where were we? Oh yeah. We need a guide who knows these parts. So I hope I can rely on you, Herman.
It's Henry.
Right. As I said to Radzig, I don't want to carry any dead weight. We could find ourselves in some very tight situations where every sword counts.
I know how to handle a sword, all right?
I've heard a lot of fellas say that. They still ended up on the wrong end of one. We'll find out. Stefan, take a break. Dangler.
Why does his armor look
let's
so
find
much
out what
cooler
Harold
than
here
mine?
can do. Sure. No
It's
problem.
Henry. It's fucking Henry. Here we go. Okay. Hey. A little rude there, don't you think? Damn.
Shit. Badly at all, I must say. You can
That was
ride
scary.
with us.
All right, good. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. You don't know what you're letting yourself in for.
Sir Kuno, can you tell me something about yourself?
Drop the sir. That title brought me nothing but grief. But what do you want to know?
Sir Radzig told me the Rickvold family lost its wealth. How did that happen?
There's all sorts of ways to become impoverished. Nothing easier. Especially when your father's a fool, and your mother's mad as a bat.
Oh.
But it's a long and twisted story. We took our name from Rickval Castle, but that actually belonged to the convent of the Poor Clares in Tynitz, and my father only leased it. You see, he knew the abbess there since they were young. Knew her very well. There was even talk that she only joined the order because her family wouldn't let her marry him. Anyway, whether he was fucking her right there in the convent, or he just took a lot of interest in scripture, he spent an awful lot of time in Tynitz.
Oh, he might have been after a bit of both.
Sinning and confessing all in one place. Well, I can see the convenience of it. Anyway, my mother never had strong nerves. Truth be told, her sanity was always shaky. Pa's escapades drove her cuckoo entirely. Then, one frosty December morning, I was woken by screaming and smoke. I looked out the window, and I saw my mother there, in the courtyard, wreathed in flames. Behind her, the stables, the farm buildings, and the tower were burning.
Oh, God.
And she just stood there, shrieking with laughter.
Christ. Sounds like a scene straight out of hell.
Hellish it was, I can tell you. Me and my sister Adela and a few servants managed to get out before the whole place went up. I couldn't get to my father. Or my little brother. Poor lad was only 7. My sister and I were left destitute after the fire. Then my cousin, Adam of Drevich, took us into his castle. A few weeks later, he offered to buy what was left of our estates and sell me a small fortress near Akovnik. It was a great relief. We suddenly had some hope of a future again. So I told my sister about it. And it was the biggest mistake of my life. A week later, the two of them announced to me they were getting married. And all that was left of our estates, lands, woods, villages,
Damn.
Adela was to get it all as a dowry.
But surely that was for you to decide. You were the head of the family, right?
Aye. Only I barely had 17 years under my belt, and I'd just lost everything. Of course, I argued with them, and that was the only excuse they needed to kick me out of Drevich too.
That's pretty harsh.
You're telling me? Well, I'm not complaining. As my pa always used to say, if you could turn your hand to something, you'd never be lost. I doubt it ever crossed his mind how often I'd remember those words.
What about your debt to Sir Radzig? How did that come about?
A twist of fate, lad. I was fighting in the hostilities between the House of Schallenberg and the town of Colleen. Some trade dispute it was, and I fought under the Schallenberg colours. In the end, the two sides negotiated a truce, and I rode to Colleen with a delegation that was to parley there. We stopped off at an inn on the way, and it was there that I met Radzig Kobyla. I could tell at first sight he was a man after my own heart. A likeable rogue, with a sharp mind and a merry soul. We spent the whole night drinking together and talking, and in the morning we set off together with sore heads, but in good temper, since he was travelling to Colleen same as I was. Only, once we reached the city gates, they arrested me on the spot. Seems the burghers had it in for me, since I'd been making their lives hell for a good 6 months. On the other hand, I was a member of the peace delegation, so by rights, they shouldn't have even looked at me sideways. And then it hit me why Radzig was there. Colleen is a royal city, so he was there to represent the king's interests.
I see. So he was on the other side.
That's right. Anyway, they threw me in a dungeon, and a few days later, word reached me that the Schallenbergs had reached an agreement with the burghers. Only part of the deal was they would give them my head. And I'd surely have ended my days swinging from the town battlements if it hadn't been for Radzig. He liked me, and he could see it was a dirty trick, so he somehow squared things with the city council.
Lucky for you.
Indeed. I owe my life to Radzig, and I'll never forget it. He's asked me twice before for help. This is the 3rd time, and how could I refuse him?
I'd like to ask about your men.
Ask away.
Let's learn about him. Dangler.
What about the fellow they call Dangler?
I've never ridden with a better man, I can tell you. He doesn't say a lot, but for that, he listens all the better. Nothing escapes him.
So he scouts for you?
Not just that. It's happened more than once. I was closing a deal with someone, and Dangler told me after that he didn't like the smell of the fella nearly every time he was right. And the fellow tried to stab me in the back afterwards.
Those Behrman brothers are quite a pair.
Indeed they are. There's no more mercy in them than in, well, a bear. If I told them to skewer you on the spot, they'd do it, without batting an eyelid.
Damn.
Jesus.
Oh, aye. They'd argue first about which one of them got to do the job. But they're as obedient as a huntsman's dogs. Real soldiers. A pair of them. Reliable. As long as they don't get too drunk. Then there's no keeping them under control. But nobody's perfect.
What can you tell me about Stefan?
Fletching? For one thing, he's a very resourceful fellow.
How did he come to join your band?
Well, let's just say he was in the right place at the right time. You'll find he has quite a knack for that.
What exactly happened?
Sorry, I'd love to tell you the whole story, but I'd be betraying his trust.
Oh, now you've got me curious. Maybe I should ask him myself.
Sure, why not? Our Fletch does love to converse.
What about that dumb one? How did he end up with you?
The stone? Oh, he just kind of tagged along.
Just like that?
Aye, just like that. We were riding from Olomouc to a castle past Kladsko, when we ran into him and some other wayfarers camping along the way. You know how it goes. We made acquaintance with them, had a drink or two. Then we travelled on together. After all, there's safety in numbers.
I'm not sure I'd be thinking that if I ran into you lot on the road.
We might have done some things I ain't proud of, but wayfarers are sacred even for me. Anyway, our fellow travellers dropped off along the way. One in Mohelnitz, one in Schoenberg, and the rest in Kladsko. Except for the stone. He stuck with us the whole way. The fellas kept asking him what he was after, but of course he never said a word. When we were approaching Barsdorf, I ordered the men to get rid of him. I had some business at the castle, and I didn't want any strangers sticking their noses in. Stefan tried to tell him nicely, but he just sat there, staring like he was turned to stone. That's when we gave him the name. Then the Behrman brothers tried to get him off his horse. He booted Jan in the face and knocked him out cold. Then he jumped down and felled Petter with one punch.
Damn.
Who can do that is a man you want on your side. So we kept him.
Weren't you worried about having a stranger in your band? Especially one who didn't talk.
No, I figured if he can't talk, he can't tell. Besides, I've had worse.
What about Jakey?
Jakey, that boy will be the death of me. You've got to be tough on him, or he's good for nothing. But I'm fond of him, in a way.
Like a son?
I wouldn't go that far. But I've no family of my own. And unlike those other cutthroats, he seems to me like a good lad.
Well, you're pretty hard on him, though. And the others keep him on his toes, too.
The boy needs a firm hand. I was like him once, and I got the same too. If we let him be, we'd end up with a third bear man. And who'd want that?
True. 2 is more than enough. Should we ride out?
Aye, we ought to set out on patrol about now. Hope you've got your kit ready and whatnot. I'd like to head to the north. Is there anything interesting that way?
North of here, Samapesh and Merhoyed are that way, and Talmberg is a bit further on. There's stables in Merhoyed.
I wouldn't mind paying a visit to those stables. We can go through there.
And from there?
From there, we'll follow our noses. Something interesting is sure to turn up. I feel it in my bones. Mount up and let's go.
Sure. Chief.
Okay. Let's see what this DLC is all about. Oh, that's cool. It changed the little thing. I like that.
What a fine day, eh, brother?
Indeed, brother.
You know what I like best about days like this, Jan?
The scent of chamomile wafting from the hillsides.
Among other things.
Ah, like the rounded hills, rising, curdling, all soft and pink in the sunlight.
And the fertile valley below, spreading wide and inviting.
Dew glistening in a mossy hollow.
The sweet aroma of honey in the air.
The sturdy poplar, standing tall and erect.
Aye, it reminds me of that day. That day when the two of us fucked Fletcher's ma.
Very droll. You'd make a stuffed bird laugh.
Your ma's a stuffed bird. I stuffed her myself.
I can't smell any chamomile.
Well, men, how are things?
May I?
Yes, Fletch?
How shall I put it? I'm a little concerned about the prospects in these parts, Chief.
Oh, how's that?
I've been looking around, and if you'll pardon me, it seems to me that we've been stuck for a long time in the arsehole of beyond.
It's not Paris, France, I'll grant you.
What I mean to say is, I haven't got any new kit or arrows since the day Jakey joined us. It makes me uneasy, Chief.
I see. What about the rest of you?
I don't know what Fletcher's moaning about. There's plenty of booze and loose wenches nearby.
Not to mention fools in the taverns who don't know when to stop rolling those dice.
Dangler?
It's the arsehole of beyond everywhere we go. It always makes me uneasy.
Jakey?
Fletch can complain. I was supposed to get a suit of armor, and all I got was a shitty kettle hat.
Sorry, but they don't do hauberks in girls' sizes.
Oh? Well, how did you get yours then?
All right, I appreciate your honesty, lads. Don't worry, there will be plunder. We're here to fight. The victor the spoils. That's how it's always been. But no purse of silver will shed blood for you on the battlefield. That's what this company is for. And I hope you never forget the golden rule. You can joke all you want.
I like that they're bickering with each other.
But nothing will keep your skins in one piece better than trusting your leader, who you choose by your own free will. So don't ever forget that.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, get out of my way, Jakey.
Chief, we have something going on over there.
Let's go! Behind me, and keep your eyes peeled. What do you think we can expect this time, fellas?
Groschen, hidden in a piss pot under the bed. A nice chunk of beef. No one there.
On account of it'd just fall out through the holes in their bellies, hey, brother?
My mouth is already watering, brother, and I ain't even touched a purse yet.
Once you get your hands on some loot, I'll be happy to play you for your hard-earned groschen back at the camp.
Poor old Fletch. Never gets to see the action from close up.
What about you, Dangler? What do you expect to find?
Futility and human suffering, like always.
Always full of good cheer, eh, Dangler? Why don't you take a leaf out of Stone's book? Shut the fuck up.
Jesus, I wish you'd all shut the fuck up.
Keep your eyes peeled, though. There might be someone hiding out here still. Look for clues. Question the survivors. If there are any.
Jesus Christ, what a massacre. No signs of resistance. They simply slaughtered them like animals. God almighty. Looks like it happened fast. Kuno will want to know about this.
Oh, it was a message to Sir Radzig.
Poor wretch.
Huh. Oh, he's praying for them. Thank you, Stone. You're a good man. Kuno, I have news!
I found this shield in a shed along with a letter. Seems like someone left us a message.
Show me that. I know that crest. It's the House of Zool. A dangerous lot, God's truth. I don't think we'll find anything else here. We'll stay here a while, just in case. And you should go and report to Radzig what happened.
What do you know about these Zools?
A family of impoverished nobles. They fought in the Margraviate Wars in Moravia. But what they're after in Bohemia, I've no idea.
I thought I could go and search for those raiders. They might not have gotten very far yet.
All right. It's always good to have an extra pair of eyes. We'll keep searching here for a while, and then head back to the camp.
Let's see if we can find them. Okay, so it wants me to report to Sir Radzig, but we can look around and try and find these guys. There might be a blood trail to follow. Bearman. I mean, I would like to find them. Just another bearman? That's Dangler. They could be up in these woods. But I don't know. There is a road here. Is that someone? No, that's a bush. Let's see. I doubt the note actually tells us where they went. Devoid of Christian morals, I accuse you, abandoned all honor, virtue, cruelty, malevolence against me and my forebears. I call you a cur for committing a vital deed, which you certainly remember. Challenge you to face me in a duel befits knightly virtues. To this cowardly concealment, violent castle walls, honor the house. I will travel this land truthfully. Okay. I don't think they'd be in any of the houses. What about over here? It definitely wouldn't be smart to be this close to the place you just raided, but maybe they're not smart. We are gonna find out. Not a damn thing. Oh, okay.
Poor creature.
Good.
Down like game.
Blood on that tree. We're on the trail. We're on the trail. That's good. Okay.
Looks like they carried away a lot of stuff.
We are on the trail.
They went this way. Seems they met some resistance at the farm.
Looks like they went straight across, right? Yep, more blood. A lot of blood. More blood. Guess just keep following this little trail. There they are. Hey, I got an achievement.
There they are.
I'm telling you, that'll be easier to carry if you could get them that side.
But it's already
Oh, that's a lot. A lot more than I thought.
Go weak at the knees.
Come here, lily liver.
Bring it on!
Ow.
Yeah! Well, I'll gut you like a rabbit.
I'm going to
You call that
Ow.
combat?
Ow, stop, 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 stop. I'm sorry.
come here, Lily.
Oh, I'm getting my shit rocked.
Is that all you've got? Bugger! Ha!
Didn't expect that, eh?
I'm going to enjoy this. Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Bring it on.
You'll get one.
Ow! Stop! Guys, stop! 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 I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Please! Oh god!
That's the best you can do.
Giving up already?
Ah! I can do it.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Come here, lily liver.
Bring it on! Slaughter you!
No curva.
Is that all you've got?
What's the matter? Come on! You call that combat? I'll slaughter you!
Be gone, heathen! Yeah! Give me your money. Well, that went well. Nothing of much worth there. Oh yeah. This guy had all the shit. Dude, he had everything good. Give me that marigold. Okay. Ooh, that's actually good. Hell yeah, I'll wear that. My legs are gone. No. How are we looking? We look pretty cool. I don't mind it. There's gotta be some dead people over here. Those are boars. Hunt! Go get one. Yeah! There were definitely more people around. I don't know if they like ran off or not. Let's drink some marigold. Thank you, dog. Anything good? Not really. There's one of my arrows. I can open something. So this. Okay. Not bad at all. Now... I think we were here. So we'll head back there, tell them that we killed these guys, and then go to Radzig. Not at all bad. We did pretty damn good that second try. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Where is Sir? There you are. Hello, Kuno.
I tracked down those raiders.
You did? Well, nice work. So where are they?
But they were a short way off to the east.
But they're dead now.
Hiding up their loot.
Were? They're gone now? Which way?
Down. To hell, where I sent them.
What? Jeez. Are you out of your mind?
Well, I took advantage of the moment of surprise.
Christ above, I've had some mad bastards in my time. All right, I'll send someone there to scout around. Meanwhile, you have a snoop around here and see if you can find anything interesting.
Jesus, Henry. I mean, what can you do? I'm just that good. Well, I guess let's go to Sir Radzig now. And I can sell some of this armor.
I'm at your service, sir.
I hope I can be of...
Let's sell all this shit off. $4,000, not bad. I probably shouldn't be shopping for better shit if I haven't, like, fixed my clothes. Just so I know if I'm actually, like, fine. I think I am going to buy a better helmet because I don't really like it, or like the one that I'm using very much. Okay, let's go tell Sir Radzig what's been going on. I don't think I've gone in this tower before. Uh-oh. Where is Radzig?
Greetings. What business have you?
Sir, I'm afraid I have some bad news. We came across a burnt-out farm near Merhoyed.
Christ! It seems Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
Now, this is something else, sir. We found a shield there with a crest.
Someone there?
A tricolour star on a blue field.
I know that coat of arms, unfortunately. It's the House of Zul.
There was a letter there, too.
Show it to me. Although I think I already know what it will say.
Here you are, sir.
Unscrupulous beast. Cruelty and malevolence. I challenge you to face me in a duel. Defend your honor. Antinomious wretch. Well, that's nice. Signed, Hagen Zul. As I expected, old grievances coming back to haunt me.
This Sir Hagen wants to challenge you to a duel.
Apparently, he still hopes I will agree to this kind of outmoded solution to disputes.
But surely you can't refuse a challenge to a duel. What about your honor?
Henry, my boy, honor is a splendid thing, and it should be held in high regard. But in time, you'll learn that some matters are not so straightforward.
Like this one?
What was that noise?
Yes, like this one. The only reason Hagen is challenging me now is that he has a marked advantage. I've served as the royal hetman for the last 15 years and become a courtier. Hagen, meanwhile, was fighting in the Margraviate Wars in Moravia and elsewhere as a mercenary. Which of us do you think would win a duel? That's not honor, but an abuse of honor. Commonplace opportunism. I don't blame him for trying, but I'm not such a fool as to play by his rules.
What happened between you and Sir Hagen?
Hey, that's a long story.
Well, I'd like to hear the whole story, sir, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. It began in the first year of King Wenceslas's reign. He sent me to resolve a dispute between the Zuls and a neighboring house. It concerned land boundaries. The Zuls had refused to accept the ruling of the land court. His Majesty's position was a little shaky after his coronation. So a decision was made in the royal court to take radical action against any dissent in the kingdom. Since the Zul family was defying the king, we were obliged to punish them. Harshly, as the circumstances demanded. The head of the family, Hagen's father, was hanged, their castle razed to the ground and their property confiscated.
So, they're out for vengeance.
Is someone there?
But you acted according to the law.
Would it were that simple, lad. I was young and didn't realize the repercussions it would bring. For one thing, the king didn't use it to strengthen his position. On the contrary, he took less and less interest in such affairs.
How come?
Hey.
Because he realized things would eventually sort themselves out. He promoted me to royal hetman, leaving him to pursue other interests. Secondly, my actions essentially created another band of robbers. When you strip a nobleman of his property, you can't expect him to take to begging. And thirdly, I wasn't aware at the time that the other party to the dispute was distantly related to me. Naturally, that made it look like I was acting in self-interest. If I'd known what I know today, I'd have been a lot more circumspect.
What was that noise?
Well, what are we going to do about this?
You and Kuno's band will just have to deal with Hagen and prevent further mayhem. The longer he's marauding around these parts, the greater the chances that I'll finally have to succumb to his conditions.
So you'd fight him, if it came to that?
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. But maybe there's something else behind this challenge. Maybe it's coin he's after. Who knows?
All right. We'll deal with him, sir.
I'm sure you will, Henry. See you later.
Okay.
What the hell?
The plot thickens. The plot thickens evermore. I'm gonna see if I can repair my clothing. I already did my armor.
God watch over you. Good night. Take care.
My humble greet. Take care.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like a word with you.
What is it, Jakey?
The stone wants to talk with you, if you can call it that. Probably about that ring.
What ring?
Ah, no one told you about it. The fellas call it the Ring of Bacchus. It's a kind of game we play. Kuno gave us this ring. It's just a worthless bauble. But when we're at the tavern, Kuno pays everything for the man who has the ring. So we steal the ring from each other and try to trick each other. Well, actually, just the others. They won't let me play. Kuno says I'm too young to get boozed up.
You are too young.
But I don't have the ring, so why does the stone want to see me?
He probably wants you to steal it from someone. Since you're new, the fellows will talk to you, and it won't be suspicious.
All right. I'll have a word with him. Jakey sent me to you. Something about a ring?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you want me to get it from someone?
Mm-hmm.
Who has it? Jan Behrman?
Mm-mm.
Peter Behrman?
Mm-mm.
I didn't quite... Is it Fletching?
Mm-mm.
You mean Kuno?
Mm-mm.
Does Dangler have it?
Mm.
All right. How should I get it?
What's it mean?
I got the ring from Dangler. Yeah, well, I suppose there's not much more either of us can say about it. Yeah, thanks to you too. I'd been to see Sir Radzig.
So how did he take the news?
Well, he wasn't exactly happy about it.
I can well imagine. I wouldn't want the Zul's plundering my estates either. If I had any.
He wants us to carry on patrolling the area. There's nothing else for it.
We'll do that. But it will soon be too dark for patrolling, Henry. Come at first light.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay, I think we'll go ahead and end this one here. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.